It's Entertainment Schmig.
The man who played R2-D2, Kenny Baker, has passed away. He played R2-D2 in the first 6 Star Wars movies. He passed away Saturday at the age of 81, just 2 weeks shy of his 82nd birthday. And there's no word on cause of death, but his family had said he had been struggling with health issues for the past few years. Now, he did not play R2-D2 in this most recent Star Wars movie.
Thanks for the sound effects.
I think it really added to
What was
everything.
he saying there? You know, this can is too small for me. What killed him? That thing was like...
He did not in the I was going to say the Phantom Menace. No, it's not that one. It's the
Philosopher's
Force
Stone.
Awakens.
Force Awakens. Thank you.
Yeah, no, he didn't. 3'8" is how tall he was, and he didn't want to do Star Wars when George Lucas asked him. He said George had to beg him because he's like, I don't want to really act, and I'm not really interested in this. He didn't want to do it until...
What was he doing when George Lucas asked him?
I don't think he was doing anything.
Like a clerk?
I don't think he was doing anything, but he just said he didn't want to do it until Alec Guinness signed on. And he said, I thought if Alec is in it, he knows more than I do about filming. That's for sure. It must be a decent film. Otherwise, he wouldn't be in it. That's why he decided to. And they couldn't have a kid be R2-D2 because you had to be really strong. It was hard to manipulate the, the
controls?
movements and everything.
Right.
And a kid couldn't have worked all the hours either. So that's why he did it. He was also in The Elephant Man, Time Bandits, Willow, although he just had a small part in Willow. Flash Gordon, I don't know who he played in Flash.
There's a little imp. It's, yeah, I know exactly the character.
Amadeus, Labyrinth. Mark Hamill tweeted, "Goodbye, Kenny, a lifelong loyal friend. I loved his optimism, and determination. He was the droid I was looking for."
Oh.
And
Well, there's a reference to the movie there.
Yes.
Yes.
All right. Did you watch Making a Murderer?
And some people may not know that.
I really took a Lance Hildebrand approach to Making a Murderer because I did not watch it when it came out. Then everybody started talking about it. And then I said, I'm not going to watch it. It got too popular and too much talk. So I'm like, no, I'm out. I like to discover things on my own. I just don't, I did not jump in. Plus, by that time, I'd heard so much about it. Well, if you watched it, you'll remember Brendan Dassey. He was the 16-year-old kid who was found guilty of helping his uncle, Stephen Avery, rape and kill Teresa Halbach. Stephen is still behind bars, but Brendan's conviction was overturned in Milwaukee on Friday. The judge ruled that his constitutional rights were violated because investigators used deceptive tactics to coerce a confession out of him, and he ordered that Brendan be released from custody within 90 days. He's not totally out of the woods yet, though. Prosecutors could decide to retry him, or the state could appeal the ruling, but we don't really know what's going to happen. He's now 26 years old. He's spent the last 10 years in jail. And Netflix recently announced that they're doing a follow-up, more episodes of Making a Murderer. They'd be coming. But it sounds like this judge's ruling
Was
caught him off guard.
Yeah.
They don't have any of it on film. Because I think a lot of the family was out of town in Michigan, apparently, and they're scrambling to recreate the moment. So it's going to be some
television acting, right?
right.
Reality recreation.
Speaking of Netflix, I watched Stranger Things. It's only 8 episodes. It's very nostalgic. I told Guy not to watch it. I just don't think you'd feel the magic of it.
You just didn't want me to have it canceled. So everything I watch is canceled.
No, it had a beginning and an end. I mean, there were questions at the end, but it was very entertaining. Well, we now know how many. Netflix doesn't record ratings. But we do know how many viewers watched it in the first 16 days. 8.2 million people.
That's huge.
It's third among all the shows Netflix has done, has released. Season 1, this is a sad state of affairs. Season 1 of Fuller House is number 1 with 13.2 million viewers in the first 16 days. And Season 4 of Orange is the New Black.
It's a prison in Missouri. Missouri.
Second with 13 million. Okay, after Stranger Things, their biggest shows, Season 2 of Daredevil, Making a Murderer, Marvel's Jessica Jones, House of Cards, and then Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt. I thought maybe House of Cards would
be bigger.
but I mean, it's still big.
Sure.
Okay, so Johnny Depp. If you thought Amber Heard and you didn't believe anything she said about Johnny Depp and his violence, well, I don't know. She says she did not release it, but a video surfaced.
I saw it this morning.
Yeah.
Of a drunk Johnny Depp throwing a tantrum, slamming doors, kicking things, breaking a wine glass and a bottle. Amber is recording him with her phone and trying to reason with him. She's very calm during the whole thing.
She is.
His people say that it was a setup. The original video, you can see her smiling and egging him on, but it was all cut out to make Johnny look like the bad guy. She had a deposition on Saturday. She spent 7 hours testifying in the deposition, and they're working toward a settlement because if not, they have to go to trial on Wednesday, and I don't think either one of them want that. I don't know if you saw any movies this weekend, but how about Sausage Party?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
$33.6 million to come in at number 2.
Maybe you want to go shopping.
It beat Pete's Dragon, which was also new. That came in 3 at $21 million, and Suicide Squad still number 1, $43 million. Tonight on TV, Primetime Olympics, you've got track and field. Allison Felix will be trying for her 7th Olympic medal. Bachelor in Paradise, and that's it. That's Entertainment Schmig. More Schmig at 840 and online at y98.com.
Phillips and Company on Y98.